Suki was going to go and see Briarpaw. There was a slight flurry of snowflakes, despite the bright sunlight. Several of them stuck to her whiskers as she crossed the camp. Feathertail had noticed Briarpaw's eyes flicker open as she was doing her rounds with Cloudwhisker. Earlier that morning, poor Ivyclaw was still confined to her bed with the flu. But as Honeyclan was having to return to their own territory, Cloudwhisker had decided to teach Feathertail as a medicine cat, so that the clown wasn't completely defenceless as Ivyclaw recovered. He was pleased with her observational skills, and was pretty sure the clown would be safe in her paws for now. The news of Briarpaw waking up had spread through the camp fast. Nobody was allowed to see her yet, though. The medicine cats had decided to give her time and allow her to wake up on her own. Through the morning she had become more responsive, and they had managed to fill her in about the fire before she managed to doze off yet again. Next time she awoke, she heard a heated conversation in hushed voices coming from the other side of the medicine cat's den. "I understand, Suki, but you can't tell her. It's too soon. Much too soon. Maybe once she's recovered further. Tell her then. But not right now. All she needs to focus on is getting better and recovering. We all care for her." Ivyclaw's voice was croaky and it kept on breaking as she spoke. "That's not what I'm saying." Suki sounded frustrated. "I just feel like I'm responsible for her, and with everything that's happened, I feel like I should be caring for her, and if that is to take her away, then that's what I'll do. Plus, you don't have the resources, or face it, the medicine cats, to cope if she fell ill again. How would you feel in my position if you did leave her and something happened?" Iveclaw hissed. "I would feel awful if you left her and something did happen, but I'm ill, not incompetent." Briarpaw was fully awake now. What were they arguing about? Something to do with her, obviously. She was confused. Though she was young and ill, she thought she should be the one making a decision about her future, or whatever they were disagreeing over. She coughed loudly, attracting both of their attentions, and their heads turned, realizing they had been watched for the entire of their conversation. At least they had the decency to look embarrassed, she thought. "Briarpaw, I didn't know you were awake." "Obviously not." She couldn't help but hide the sarcasm. "What were you talking about? My ears are working fine, even though I'm just waking up." "Why were you two fighting? And why do you feel responsible for me, Suki? I'm a Broken Clan cat, not a Honey Clan." Suki looked at her. "Well..." Briarpaw didn't miss the look Ivyclaw shot at Suki, or the building tension. Her tail began to twitch back and forward. Suki looked like she really wanted to say something, but Ivyclaw put herself between her and Briarpaw, deliberately trying to push her out the den. "Well, from the way you two are acting, I think there's something you should be telling me." Briarpaw felt confused. She didn't feel right still, and all of this, her head was aching and she felt so tired. "You really shouldn't be worrying about this, Briarpaw." Ivyclaw could tell that the youngster was getting stressed. Her eyes were wide and her ears were back. This couldn't be good for her. But Briarpaw ignored the medicine cat and tried to stand to get to Suki. "What is it, Suki? What do you need to tell me?" But before she could finish her words, her world turned upside down as dizziness overtook her. At that moment, Dawnpaw crashed into the medicine cat's den, tumbling over his paws as he came. He looked at the situation he had come into as he scrabbled to his feet. "What's going on?" Briarpaw crumpled where she stood, and he rushed over to help her, quickly followed by the other two. Ivyclaw settled her back down and went to find some herbs to help. Willow bark will help with your headache, and some valerian will calm you down. They will taste awful, but they will help, I promise. And that's all you need, except a bit of peace and quiet. Ivyclaw couldn't help but stare at Suki as she said this, but she refused to be intimidated. Dawnpaw couldn't help but notice the tension brewing between them. "What has happened?" He was only trying to come in for some ointment for a scratch he'd picked up on patrol. And to pop in to see Briarpaw. They hadn't got a chance to talk before, but he had been intrigued by the little female that had been knocked out by the meteor, and had popped in occasionally to see how she was doing. He hadn't heard the news she was awake, and was surprised to see her trying to stand as he came in. He smiled in her direction friendlily.
"Hi, I'm Dawnpaw. Nice to meet you. I'm from HoneyClan."
He was pleased to receive a small smile. The poor thing looked like she needed a friend. Ivyclaw crossed the den and stood by both the youngsters, looking at them carefully. How had she not noticed it before? Probably because they had never sat close to one another. The same curve of a paw, the same set of a muzzle, even their whiskers were the same. She stood back, taking them both in. No doubt about it. She turned to Suki, eyebrows raised. Was she right? The look Suki gave her in return proved her point, but both the youngsters now just looked confused. What? Do I have cobwebs in my ears? Dawnpaw shifted awkwardly. I think Suki has a lot of explaining to do, and I think I should allow her to do it, Ivyclaw said apologetically. I must admit it is not the best timing. I would have liked Briarpaw to be a lot better before this is explained, but I can see it, so the rest of the clan will too. The youngsters were now well and truly confused, and Suki agreed it was not the best timing. I want both of you to know I have not been purposely keeping this from you, but considering what's happened, I think it is best you know the truth. Briarpaw, you said you were a Broken Clan cat, but strictly speaking, that's not the truth. I know. I fell into camp when I was little. My mother was killed by foxes whilst defending me and my siblings. And me and Thornpaw fell into camp whilst escaping. He's the only family I have left, but Broken Clan adopted us. And so, technically speaking, we are Broken Clan. I still don't understand why you feel responsible for me. Suki took a deep breath. This wasn't going to be easy. Again, strictly speaking, that's not true. I know in your heart you are a Broken Clan cat, the same as Dawnpaw here is a HoneyClan cat. But, she paused and sighed heavily, your mother's not dead. Briarpaw, Thornpaw isn't your only litter mate. And your mother is alive and well, I know her. She'll be happy to hear that you are recovering, and that you've met your brother again. Briarpaw's head span again. Her mother was alive, and her brother, the only other cat she had met, was... She looked to Dawnpaw, who was sitting next to her, looking as confused as she felt. Explain yourself, Suki. Briarpaw went from an ungainly youngster to a commanding adult in a matter of moments. Dawnpaw already knew his mother was outside. I haven't kept that secret from him, but I'll tell you about how he came to be with HoneyClan. When Outside had her kits, she wanted so much more for them, so she gave him to me, to raise in HoneyClan as a warrior. She is so proud of the cat he has become. Then the fox attack happened, and we thought you and Thornpaw had been killed, but to realise you were alive and well, it was amazing. Safe in Broken Clan's camp. I was trying to figure out how to tell you, but then the fire happened, so she trailed off, leaving Ivyclaw and Briarpaw stunned and open-mouthed. I feel like your responsibility is mine, Briarpaw. Outside is one of my closest friends, and I just want the best possible future for you. And at the moment, Ivyclaw has got so much to do, and she is ill herself. We were arguing because I wanted to take you back to HoneyClan, where me and Cloudwhisker could take care of you and get you back on your paws. Just in case he took another turn. I would hate to tell your mother that we found you only to lose you again, knowing that I could have done something. I know you are a Broken Clan cat, and it's your choice now. Think about it. I'm sure you and Dawnpaw have a lot to talk about anyway. Suki quietly exited the den, following Ivyclaw. I had no idea you were keeping all of this from us. No wonder you wanted to take her back. I apologise for my earlier actions. You really did have her best interest in heart. Thank you, Ivyclaw. I must admit it feels good to have it all off my chest, but now it's up to them. they want to get to know one another better. I just hope that they'll forgive me in time for keeping this. Suki slowly walked off, leaving Ivyclaw still a little stunned from the whole experience, silently sitting on the rock. Sometime later, Dawnpaw and Violetpaw came to find Suki. The two apprentices had spent a lot of time talking, and several hours had passed. They had found they had a lot in common despite having completely different upbringings. Violetpaw stepped forward. I want you to know, Suki, I don't blame you for what happened. In fact, I'm happy that you told me, so me and Dawnpaw could get to know one another again, and I would love to come back to Honeyclan with you. We still have so much to talk about and to get to know one another. Ivyclaw's so stretched, and we don't have the medical supplies to deal with if I do fall ill again. Suki felt happy that she had made the choice to come back, and was glad that she had not been yelled at by her, and was excited to have another apprentice in the clan. Well, I'll come talk to Brokenstar with you. We'll explain everything. It is kind of my fault. A short while later, they were sat with an open-mouthed leader, discussing what had just happened, the usual meeting spot below the path heading down the cliffs into camp. So, you were taken as a kit to go to Honeyclan, and you have no real memory of this, and these two thought their mother were killed by foxes and fell into camp, but you're all actually from the same litter, and their mother's alive, and Suki knew of all of this? I'm somewhat confused. Brokenstar twitched an ear. Imagine how I feel, Violetpaw said. I've been in a coma for so long, I can't remember. She tried to make light of the situation. But Honeyclan has to leave today, and they've offered to take me back to care for me. Ivyclaw's the best medicine cat I've ever met, but she's ill and we have limited supplies. I don't want to put more stress on the clan that I already have. I've met a brother that I need to get to know. She sat down, her tail twitching. But to leave your clan? Thornpaw was delighted to have found a brother, but did not want to lose a sister that he had been through so much with. She was still, in his mind, his only family. Not leaving the clan permanently. I'll be back in Greenleaf, and we'll still be able to see each other at gatherings. She tried to comfort her brother, but Brokenstar interrupted. We'll be an apprentice down. We need your help to feed the clan through Leafbear. Violetpaw looked at him. If you haven't noticed, I've just woken up from a coma. I don't think I'll be much help. Silverfoot nodded, in agreement with the young apprentice. This way we'll have fewer cats to feed through Leafbear. Can I make a suggestion? A young voice piped up from the back of the cats that were listening on to the drama unfold. It was Dustpaw. Forgive me if I'm interrupting, but I have a suggestion that might work. I've been taking a lot of time to care for Petalpaw whilst being here. She needs me now. I'm not sure how I know this, but I do. And, in all fairness, I was dreading going home, even thinking about betraying my clan and staying here. He looked apologetically at Suki. But, as I see it, there is an apprentice who wants to go and one that wants to stay. Could we just do a swap, even if it's just for a bit? I could stay here and hunt and help you feed the clan and stay and help take care of Petalpaw, and Violetpaw could go back to Honeyclan where there are less mouths to feed and more capable paws to take care of her. He looked up hopefully. Brokenstar looked thoughtfully. Well, my young friend, that seems like an excellent idea. If you really want to, that is. Dustpaw nodded excitedly. Well, Suki, what do you think? Well, if you're happy, I don't see a problem. Well then, Violetpaw will go to Honeyclan until Greenleaf, and in return Dustpaw will stay here and train under Dapplepelt. By the power given to me by StarClan, I make it so. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge. And today we're actually back in Honeyclan despite being in Broken Clan's camp. Oh, she wants to sniff Violetpaw and Dawnpaw, that's cute. She's not hating everyone at the moment. Though her and Suki's relationship is still bad. And she doesn't like Silverfoot and she doesn't like Sandstripe. Oh dear. So we are actually back in Honeyclan, and the cats are going to head home as soon as they have said Farewell to the rest of Broken Clan. You want to smell... Okay, you can try and sniff a Star Clan cat. Actually, it'd be better to try and sniff Shellpaw. I tried to call her Petalpaw for a second. So, oh, she wants to snuggle in pet bed with Leaf Kit. I'm not declining that. You can come down, and damn it, I may have forgotten about the rocks. So I will actually go and do the move the rocks in a second. Lily, what am I going to do with you? You have to come back over here, right? I'm going to move the rocks and I will be back because currently they don't disappear when I go down another level. So yeah, that's going to be annoying. So I have managed to, well, I've made the rocks work and I got Petalpaw and Leaf Kit over here so they can actually go and snuggle in a pet bed. And Leaf Kit? You're not going to go nuzzle Dawnpaw. Dawnpaw? Where is Dawnpaw? You are most certainly not going to go and nuzzle Dawnpaw. Dawnpaw is going to... supposed to be saying goodbye to his brother. But apparently Violet Paw's doing that. And Golden Paw's over here. Okay, Suki. Suki is socialising with Plum Ripple and they actually all want to go home, so that's good. And Angel Wing is talking to Feathertail and discussing that she will come back. They will be able to see one another. So that's really cute. Leaf Kit? Yes, good girl, Leaf Kit. You go snuggle in pet bed with Shellpaw. Because Shellpaw decided she wanted to snuggle in a pet bed with you. And that's very cute. I forgot how noisy the waterfall was as well. Oops. I mean to click on Underclaw. Who have you lost friendship with? Is it on here? No, I must have deleted the tab. Well, he's been away for a while, so he has, like, some people he isn't as close to. For example, he's not actually close to Leaf Kit, and that's sad. Or Brookwing, or Shardfang, or... Ooh. Ignore that, that was just a random notification. Or Hazelstar. And that's sad, and he is heading home. So, at least they're heading home. Violetpaw is heading home. Does that mean that... hold it. Where's Dawnpaw? Dawnpaw, are you talking to your brother? Are you actually getting the chance to talk to your brother before you leave? Oh, this is kind of sad. But Thornpaw, why did I say Thornpaw? Dustpaw did make the decision that he he didn't really make the decision. He has a very close connection to Petalpaw, and after she got turned into a plant, with the whole attack of the meteor situation, thank you game, then after he came down here and found her, he was the one that found her. He's kind of grown close to Petalpaw, and of course she's moved because I'm not in the household. I don't know where she is currently, but she's not there. That's just great. But he needs to be with Petalpaw right now, and I imagine he's got many feelings. Where is he? Oh, right, he's not here. So where did he go? Oh, this is sad. But we do have... Where is she? Violetpaw with us. So Violetpaw, I'm just going to cancel that. You shouldn't be running. Violetpaw actually needs to take it very easy going back to camp. She needs to... she can only trot or walk. She can't run because it might... one, she'll get tired very fast because she isn't used to moving. She spent many days in a coma. You can actually come to the medicine cat's den, and Cloud Whisker can come here too. Cloud Whisker can run, but Violetpaw, I'll get you to go at a trot. But one is going to use up a lot of energy heading home, so we are actually going to have to get some herbs that will give her some energy. Maybe that chili. We have a chili in our inventory, a ghost chili, and maybe that could give the cat some energy, considering chilies are very spicy. Ooh, Cloud was going to sniff Leaf Kit and Sandstripe. Oh, and he wants to sniff Thistle Kit. That's kind of sad. Copperpelt is trying to catch a spider. Copperpelt actually has some prey in his inventory. He wants to sniff Violet Paw. Does anyone else want to sniff Violet Paw? Honeyfur, you can sniff Hazel Star, if I can find her. There she is. Hazel Star, what are you doing? You're just sitting here. Honeyfur, you can come sniff Hazel Star. You want to sniff Shellpaw. She's currently snuggling with your daughter, so I'm afraid that can't happen. Angel Wing wants to sniff Adderclaw. I'm not sure if Adderclaw would particularly want to sniff Angel Wing, though, because Adderclaw is Honeyfur's mate and Suki is her sister, so I think he would stand up for Suki. You can't sniff Ivyclaw, I'm sorry. You can't sniff Violet Paw, I'm sorry. You can become close friends with Dawnpaw, but I'm actually going to delete all the interactions because I just want them to reset. Sandstripe, I've missed you. I've missed the cats of HoneyClan. I've missed the forest. I am quite excited to be back in the forest. I'm not excited to be back with that waterfall, though. That is a bit annoying. Shardfang. Shardfang wants to sniff Violet Paw. You are going to be sniffed by Honeyfur. And Thistle Whisker, you can sniff Dawnpaw. Cloud Whisker... Oh, I think Honeyfur's excited about Adderclaw coming home, because Adderclaw has been away, obviously, and her relationship is dropping with all the cats that have been away, so that's not good. Apparently her other kit's grown up, but that's because my game glitched and reset Leaf Kit's age, so she's got 17 days to age up. That isn't actually true. I think she had about 6 possibly, so I'm gonna leave it until maybe like 5 days until Leaf Bear's finished or something. Leave it in the comments when you think Leaf Kit should age up, because the game kind of reset her age and I'm not even sure why, and that is too cute. I need photos now. Oh my god, Leaf Kit still looks like she's being smothered. But Shellpaw, when she was a kid, was actually quite close to Leaf Kit. So I imagine that she's fine with Shellpaw kind of keeping her warm. It is winter. And Leaf Kit isn't exactly well. She is still weak. Even if she has grown a lot, she is still weak. Can we actually, that's something, could we... I know we can't get to the mushrooms now, but yeah, we couldn't get to the mushrooms because I didn't think Lily harvested the mushrooms in spring and we can't get to them, so I'll have to fix that. But her garden is plenty, her garden has plenty of plants in it, and who just ran past? That's Mrs. Sandstripe. Sandstripe, you want to sniff Blackberry, that's interesting, and you want to sniff your brother and Violet Paw. Violet Paw is like the talk of the clan at the moment. But I guess that is kind of natural considering we dragged another clan's apprentice home. So she is slowly making her way back. I would have had Suki go at the same rate as her if Suki... is Suki at home? No! Suki is actually at the Odd Herb place. Very interesting. So she might run up. Maybe she's trying to get out the cold. There is a random hot dog man. And there's 2 legs. Right. You two, this is not a good place to be training. What the? Okay, that's weird. Right. Dawnpaw, Suki. I'm sorry, but your training is supposed to be... it's gonna have to wait. You need to move, and you have to move fast. We need to get out of the way of those 2 legs. No. I don't want to go to Angel Wing. I need to be with Dawnpaw. Come on, before the 2 legs catch you. This cat seems to be leading them somewhere. Maybe that's their cat? Okay, they just ran off. That's good. Strange. It's a stray. Suki, that was too risky. If you're going to start acting like that, then I'm going to have to reconsider my appointment of you as deputy. I'm still trying to decide if she's going to be deputy or if someone else is going to be deputy. And it looks like Thistlewhisker just gained another hunting skill. What are you hunting currently? You're just playing with Copperpelt. Copperpelt's an elder. Don't torment him. I actually need to make Copperpelt an elder, but Copperpelt and Hazelstar did actually... before I left, they were actually pretty close. Where is oh, never mind. They are still pretty close. The mate thing is just something the game threw at me because I have story mode turned on. Oh, Hazelstar wants to master the hunting skill. That's cool. So that's just something that the game decided. We might follow through with that. But they actually have got ridiculously close. Why is... Okay, Shardfang's up here. So, I think they may have actually had a relationship, maybe in the past, or maybe she even knew him from the barn, before he came and joined the clan. That would be interesting. Okay, is this Dawnport? No, it's Brookwing. I'm not sure if Brookwing is going to permanently stay with HoneyClan. After the whole earthquake thing happened, he did return with Suki to HoneyClan. And he does love it here, but then again, he does have his sister. Where's Honeyfur? Honeyfur? Yeah, Honeyfur. Oh, Adderclaw's back! Oh, Honeyfur must be so happy. You can groom him and nuzzle him and just tell him how much you've missed him. I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, right. Brookwing, not Dawnpaw. Might actually go back to the barn with his sister. Maybe he might join the clan one day, maybe he might not. But he is getting a taste for clan life. How high is his hunting skill? He is actually a pretty good hunter. Who have you lost a relationship with? Maybe Adderclaw? I think it was Adderclaw. I imagine Shellpaw and Sandstripe are going to be shocked to learn that that Sandstripe's son and Shellpaw's brother decided to stay in Broken Clan. That's probably going to be a hard truth to come to terms with. You want to be best friends with Dawnpaw. Maybe she might seek comfort in her brother. Has little Miss Violetpaw got back? She is currently stomping into the medicine cat's den. That's good. Cloudwhisker, where are you? You're somewhere. Well, come over here and assess her and make sure she's okay. And I'm actually going to drain her energy now after she's gone to scratch something, because she will have used up all of her energy in getting here. So, rocks are in the way. She can come and curl up in the sick cat's den and get some rest. Copperpelt. Ooh, Angel Wing leveled up her hunting skill. As you heard from the little clip with Feathertail, Angel Wing is actually going to be trying for kits when it turns to New Leaf. She wants to catch a something. I'm not even sure what that is. Who did you lose a relationship with? Why is everyone losing relationships with everyone? You hate Sandstripe, I know this. Maybe it was Copperpelt. Well... Huh? Hazelstar? What? Did you get a skill? Yes, she did. She got a beetle skill. Oh, that's cool. Good job, Hazelstar. Sandstripe, what skills do you have? I think most of them have a skill. Sandstripe and Brookwing are playing. Is Dawnpaw back? Dawnpaw has just stopped at the... Just stopped. Where's Suki? Okay. Down in HoneyClan. Interesting. Suki? Suki's gonna go and try and catch something. I think she might feel guilty possibly for leaving the clan, and she wants to bring food back. And Dawnpaw is her apprentice, so maybe he's helping her. That's sweet. Copper Pelt. Oh, Copper Pelt caught something. Where are you, mister? You can't get a flea bath, but you can go to Cloud Whisker and get your fleas cured. What is Cloud Whisker? Cloud Whisker. Copper Pelt is going to come over and socialise with you and see if you can do anything about his fleas. He does actually have a rat on him that he could give to Cloud Whisker to cure his fleas. Sandstripe is nuzzling Brookwing? I hope that's just a friendly nuzzle. I hope that doesn't turn into anything. She wants to sniff Dawnpaw, Violetpaw, Hazelstar and Adderclaw. What does Shardfang want? He's pretty interested with them all too. He's gonna go scratch up a rock. Suki caught something, that's good. So it looks like they are at least catching stuff. Who had the rainbow? Okay, that's great. We got even more rainbow beetles. And that's a good point. I was supposed to leave the rainbow beetles we had in our inventory with Broken Clan. And some of them I actually need to get rid of because I didn't mean to have them. Oh my god, they're so cute. But you... No, Sandstripe, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to decline this because I don't want Honeyfur getting fleas. Honeyfur, come on, we need to get away from fleas. No, that's Angel Wing, I meant Cloud Whisker. Cloud Whisker, come groom Sandstripe, and then you can give her a rat. Oh, right, there's so many cats, so many cats. Copper Pelt, can you groom Copper Pelt? No. Who's Copper Pelt closest to? I think Hazelstar. You might call over Hazelstar and get her to groom him. Because you can't cure their fleas without grooming them, but you can ask another cat to come and do it for you. You can't walk off. Sandstripe can actually come over here and you can groom her. Oh, Brookwing failed to catch something. That's sad. Right. Copper Pelt. I'm not Copper Pelt. Yeah, Cloud Whisker. Yeah, that's Hazelstar. Oh my god, there's too many cats. Come. No, not Nuzzle. Groom Sandstripe. Hazelstar also has fleas. How many rats and stuff do we have in our inventory? Okay. Right, we have enough to cure Hazelstar as well, so you can come groom Hazelstar afterwards. Leafkit is playing with Thistle Whisker. That's interesting. She is actually in the oh, Thistle Whisker's going to be a great dad when him and Angel Wing do have kits in the future, because come Greenleaf they will start trying for kits. He's going to be such a good dad. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. At least she is staying in the nursery because the snow outside would smother her. Sandstripe, no misses. Right. If I'm not monitoring the cats at all times, this happens. Right. Cloud Whisker, don't sleep. Sandstripe, come back over here, please. When Hazelstar finishes grooming Copper Pelt, we can use the rat he has in his inventory to cure his fleas. And then we need to get Cloud Whisker to groom Hazelstar to cure her fleas. Oh my god. Oh, I think we actually have some garlic in our inventory as well that can cure fleas. And we do have the chilies. Okay, apparently we don't have the garlic. That might be in the medicine cat chest still. There we go. He's grooming Sandstripe to get rid of her fleas. Who else has fleas? Everyone has fleas. Oh, that's great. Yeah, pretty much everyone has fleas. Right. They can continue grooming. And I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, they finished. Oh, that's kind of funny. Hazel Star hasn't stopped grooming Copperpelt. But now Cloud Whisker's like, come on, you've finished doing that. You've finished applying whatever you've been applying to get rid of his fleas. Now I need to get rid of yours. So, Copperpelt's fleas are gone. Who is... Cloud Whisker, I bet Cloud Whisker now has fleas. Medicine cats can't get fleas. Sandstripe, your fleas are gone, and I just need to sell this rat. And then we can use one of the other rodents to cure Hazel Star's fleas. And then we're going to have to track down more fleas to cure, because I don't want fleas in the clan in winter, because fleas make your portrait thing, this moodlet bar thing, go down. That means their portrait colour changes. And that's not good, because then they get ill. Oh, Adaclaw. Oh, he wants to groom Honeyfur. Does Honeyfur have fleas, though? No, she doesn't. Okay, what are you doing, Honeyfur? She's asleep. Why aren't you asleep in the medicine cat's den? Why did the lights just turn off? Ah, this game. Lights on. There we go. Now we can actually see something. Right. You can come in here and then... Oh, she wants to socialise with Violetpaw. Adaclaw, you can also come in here. And then you two, Adaclaw, can groom you. And the lights go off again. I don't like these lights. Brookwing is sleeping. Everyone's kind of sleeping. They're kind of regaining their strength. That's great. I don't really care about what's happening with the townies. Copperpelt, you don't have fleas. I just cured your fleas. I cured your fleas. I must have not clicked it. What are you doing in the Lily's Grove? That's interesting. Right. Sandstripe's fleas are cured. Copperpelt's fleas are cured. Hazel Star's fleas are cured? Huh? I didn't even use the medical item. I think the time just ran out. Well, I'm going to use it anyway. Just... Oh my god, that's worth a lot. Because... I'm just going to say Cloud Whisker cured her fleas on her own. On his own. I don't care about the townies. Dawnpaw, what are you doing? Dawnpaw and Suki is still out here. Suki's just crashed. Maybe there's a secret Suki's hiding. Because of her own accord, she's come out to this remote little area by this pond with Dawnpaw, her apprentice, maybe the only cat she could trust or something, and she's just crashed. Huh. And it's not like they're gonna try and go home. Also, does HoneyClan own this territory? Because they should. This is HoneyClan territory. No, they don't. Hang on, let me buy the territory back. Because they do own this territory. They have marked all the markers. They own the territory. So, now we own the territory. So Dawnpaw can actually put some of the food he just caught down. He caught a turtle. That is actually good for colds, but I think he would eat it. Excuse me, game. Excuse me, can I please put this down? Ah, lag. No, stop lagging. What? There we go. Now we can put it down. Let me put it... Why can't I... There we go. Dawnpaw. No, don't go and drink something. Can we not eat it? Yes, we can. Go eat it then. God, these cats. But maybe Suki's hiding a secret. Maybe something happened to her when she was at Broken Clan that no one knows of, and the only cat she feels like she can trust is Dawnpaw. That may be why she has decided to seclude herself in this... This wasn't even our lot, so... The cats, if they go to a lot that isn't theirs, they usually end up on their own trying to go home, but she didn't. She went to this lot. So, I think Suki's hiding something, and I think Dawnpaw knows what. And I also think Sandstripe might begin to worry a bit that her son hasn't come home. What are you two doing? Why are you training? Hazel Star's Shellpaw's mentor. Where is she? Oh, she's asleep. Well, Shellpaw can actually do some... Ooh, ignore that. some hunting if she has so much energy to burn. Sandstripe is tired, but she's still searching for prey. No, madam. Right, come on. I'm going to send you to bed. You are going to sleep. If you like it or if you don't, you're going to sleep. Who's that? That's Leaf Kit! Oh my god, she's so cute. She's going to be groomed by her mum. Where's her mum? There's Honeyfur. And Thistle Whisker. I'm not sure what Thistle Whisker's doing. Where's Angel Wing? Oh, she's crashed. She can actually get can get up. I'm not sure why I went weird. He can come groom his mates because they haven't seen one another in a while, and I think Angel Wing would be very happy to be home, or at least very happy to see Thistle Whisker. Not necessarily to be in Honey Clan, because Angel Wing doesn't really like the cats of Honey Clan. She's got into a massive fight with Suki, and she doesn't really like... Who was it that she doesn't really like? She doesn't really like Sandstripe or Silverfoot, that is in a different clan, but still, that she doesn't like them. And Violetpaw... No, bad Violetpaw. Bad Violetpaw. If you're hungry, then we can get some food in the fresh kill pile. Where is the fresh kill pile? And why is the light still out? All lights. Thank you. Right, fresh kill pile is over here. I couldn't see it because of the snow. Has anyone got anything they can contribute to it? Sandstripe managed to catch a honey beetle. I think Honeyfur would sadly agree, or sad for her, agree to that she could put that in. Hazelstar got a spider. She can give that to Cloud Whisker. Sharnfang, as usual, has a lot of items, but these are mostly medical items, except the black goldfish. That can go in the prey pile. Anyone else? Termite. Brookwing, you got anything? Wow, Brookwing has a lot of fish. Not Brook. Yeah, that's Brookwing. Why did I thought Brookwing was Dawnpaw. I think my brain's going crazy. And he also has a snail. So he can... There we go. And I'm just going to go through quickly and see who is the most hungry. Cloud Whisker is pretty hungry. Cloud Whisker can come eat a beetle. I imagine he wouldn't want to eat a lot of food. Suki... I'm guessing Suki drunk some of the water, but I'm not going to argue with her because she's not feeling very well. And plus, she's all the way out in the middle of nowhere with no food. So... who was it? I just found... Okay, Angel Wing can come eat something. Dawnpaw... Violetpaw, there we go. Come eat something. Honeyfur... Oh, Leaf Kit. Leaf Kit just really needs to scratch something. Maybe she feels a bit angry and she might take it out on the scratching post. Angry that her mum is tormenting her by grooming her to pieces. Yeah, probably. Adderclaw is asleep in the nursery. Sandstripe. Why have I got the game paused? Eh? What happened there? What the... Where did all the snow just go? Violetpaw is going to eat something. But where did the snow just go? That's weird. Okay, I think I'm actually going to have to end this video here though, because it is starting to get a bit long and I do have other stuff to work on today, so... Oh my god, so cute. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you have enjoyed it, and I do hope you have a lovely day. Bye!